But guys, speaking of Tom Holland, we have some Spider-Man news. Although I actually think for this segment, that is not the biggest part. That's not the headline of the segment. But we do have a little nugget of Spider-Man news here. But this is about Tom Holland because announced just, as of the recording this segment, and I know this is going to come out a little bit later, but I wanted to talk about it. Tom Holland is going to be starring in the next Christopher Nolan movie. Now, this is really exciting because obviously Christopher Nolan is quote unquote on top of the world. He's the biggest director ever. I mean, he directed Oppenheimer, which took home almost all the major categories, and of course best director and of course best picture. So he has free reign to do whatever he wants because it's Christopher Nolan, and he has really reached a new level here. But he's going to be doing a new film. And allegedly, it's going to be, not allegedly, reportedly, it's going to be with Matt Damon. So I actually kind of thought, maybe Matt Damon's going to be the lead of this film. There's very little known about it. But it's actually been revealed by The Hollywood Reporter that no, Tom Holland, Spider-Man himself, is going to be the lead of this new film. It's very exciting, actually, because I think that Tom Holland, he's known for Spider-Man, obviously, and he's done some other really interesting projects. But, I think to have him be the headliner of the next Nolan film I'm not saying he's not on the map. He's Spider-Man. He's literally the most on the map up-and-comer ever, pretty much. But I think for people who are looking for Tom Holland to be more of an Oscar contender, more of an awards contender, because I truly think he's capable of it. Within those Spider-Man movies, there are those people who are like, oh, the acting's terrible in all these superhero movies. Guys, I respect that opinion, of course, if you believe that, but I think there are moments in all of the Spider-Man movies where Tom Holland is just giving a great performance. I mean, the scenes where, the scene where Aunt May dies in Spider-Man No Way Home, or the scene where he's on the rooftop and Ned and MJ come in and comfort him, those are just fantastically acted scenes. And even in the scene in Infinity War, where he's conveying that fear of not wanting to die is great. I think that it's just great acting. And so I'm really excited because to see what a Tom Holland can do under a director like Christopher Nolan is very exciting. Now, the other little bits of news here that have come out, actually, there's a lot of little nuggets in this article here, but the main important, or I guess the other things to keep note of are that in addition to this, it looks like Tom Holland's 2025 is going to be extremely busy because he's going to be filming Spider-Man 4 with Daniel Cretton. He's obviously going to be the lead of that film. He's also going to be filming the Christopher Nolan film, probably later, 2025. But in between that, he's also going to have to film Avengers Doomsday, however much he's going to be in that as well. And it's going to be a crazy ride for Tom Holland. I think 2026 is going to be a massive year for Tom Holland. I'm sure that's when, Spider-Man 4 and Avengers Doomsday and the Nolan film are going to come out. It's going to be maybe 2026, the year of Tom Holland. Who knows, right? Who knows? But yeah, that's really exciting for him. The other little nugget of news in there actually is that Zendaya is going to be filming, because of all this, is going to be filming Dune 3 in 2026 instead of late 2025, which is a bummer because that means Dune Part 3 is probably not coming out until, I would guess, March 2027. And that's just such a bummer because especially after the end of Dune Part 2, man, I'm and having read Dune Messiah as well, I'm so looking forward to how they're going to continue this story. Obviously, we talked about Dune Prophecy, so, there's some stuff to tide us over for a little bit, but just the fact that, 2027, who even knows what's going to be happening in 2027? I don't, certainly in the world or in my life or whatever, but yeah, 2027, it looks like that's when we're going to get Dune Part 3, Dune Messiah, and that was just kind of a little detail that was sprinkled in there. I guess that does also confirm, we knew this already, that Zendaya was going to be in Spider-Man 4, but yeah, guys, Tom Holland going to have a busy year. He's going to be headlining the next Christopher Nolan movie, which is really exciting. Let me know, are you excited about Tom Holland headlining the Christopher Nolan movie, or do you think it's maybe not a good choice? What do you think the new movie is going to be about? Let me know in the comments down below.